What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, Lil Mackie Rob, aka Mito. What's going on, y'all? I'm glad to see everybody here. Hope you're doing good. I hope everybody survived the TikTok ban that lasted like 6 hours. I'm glad we all lived through it, type shit. And what's going on, guys? Don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button and shit. And yeah, today we gonna be reacting. It's another reaction video to some Marvel Rivals. I swear, I'm making a Marvel Rivals video, but I'm also trying to stream and shit. So if you ever want to watch me stream while I'm trying to, grind up these ranks and shit, and just trying to, get better at the game. I do live stream on TikTok. I try to do it every day. I'm gonna start doing it on more of a daily basis, or at least every other day basis. So, yeah, I'm gonna put my TikTok in the link below. I'm also gonna put in the link. I always say the link. Nigga, this ain't Zelda, bro. I'm gonna put the TikTok in the description below, and I'm also gonna put my Twitch in the description below because I'm gonna try to stream on both, just to put my face out there and stuff. I don't know which one I'm gonna pick to stream on specifically, but yeah, I'm gonna put them both down below so y'all could follow. Let me know. Yeah. So today we got a video from this person named Paddle Thumbs. I like the name. They made a video basically saying, or at least called, "Why Ranked?" Hold on, actually, let me just show you. I forgot. I'm sorry. I'm still new to this. Again, same problems as every other video. Single monitor type shit. So y'all gonna have to see the janky OBS. But as you can see, we've got a video here by Paddle Thumbs, and it is called "Why Ranked in Marvel Rivals is a Complete Disaster Right Now. Start of Season 1, the new season." This was posted 3 days ago. So yeah, I figured I was gonna watch this just to kind of wake up. I'm really tired, and I don't know if y'all could tell, but I just woke up maybe an hour ago. It's 3 p.m. So I'm very tired. And so I just decided before I kind of get up and start playing Marvel Rivals, I was going to chill, kind of watch a couple videos and stuff. But I figured, hey, I like Marvel Rivals. Seems like my channel is kind of getting towards the Marvel Rival-ish type of content. So I figured, why not? If I'm going to watch this anyways on my own, why not just react to it with y'all and get some of the conversation going? So, I guess people are saying Ranked is not doing too good, I guess, with this season. I haven't heard this complaint, really. The only thing I've heard is that, people kind of get upset in Ranked because they realize how much they actually fucking suck at the game, me included. So I'm actually very interested in seeing what the issue is with Ranked. So let's give it a shot, shall we? Again, this is from Paddle Thumbs. Don't forget to give them a like if you like their video and subscribe. So I'm gonna give them a like anyways because I'm gonna react.
Why is Ranked in Marvel Rivals a complete disaster right now? Have you hopped on, tried to play Marvel Rivals Ranked, and just constantly been getting stomped and dog walked? Well, I'm here to tell you why. It's happening. It's because you suck.
Yeah, I was gonna say yes, and I can usually break it down to I just suck at the game. So
I'm just playing. But in all seriousness, the rank reset from Season 0 to Season 1 really messed up the lower elos in Marvel Rivals.
Okay.
The reason for this is because we got dropped 7 tiers for the rank reset. What this means is I personally was at Grandmaster 3 at the end of the season.
Nice.
I dropped down 7.
Couldn't even make it past Silver. Man, seeing all these ranks, dude, I was doing dog water. Okay, so it does go Silver, Gold, Platinum, Diamond, Grandmaster, Eternity, and then one above all is insane. Yeah, the fact that people are casually in these 3 kind of ranks makes me feel like I'm just really dog shit, because bronze is already hard to get out of for me for some fucking odd ass reason. I don't know why. And then I can usually get up to Silver, and then I'll get hard stuck on Silver, dude. It's ridiculous. I haven't even touched Gold. I'm gonna hopefully touch Gold this season at least. Maybe get up to Platinum. It would be the first time I ever really got to a Platinum rank. But yeah, that's a lot of ranks right there, man. That's crazy though. I want to get up here so I can start dog walking some of the streamers and shit. get my name out there a little bit, but I just got to get here first, dude. If I can get here, if I can get to here, this shit shouldn't be a problem. It's just getting out of bronze and silver for me is so fucking tough. Bronze and silver are considered one rank. What? Players in adjacent ranks can form teams and match together. Bronze and silver are considered one rank. Oh, okay. So you could. Oh, I see what they're saying. Okay. So you can have like. Okay, so yeah, because I think if you have like a platinum player, I don't think a platinum and a bronze can get in ranked together because it's that uneven. So I think you only go by twos. So yeah, I'm assuming you can have bronze and silvers in the same rank, golds and platinums in the same rank, diamonds and grandmasters, and obviously eternity and one above all. I need to see people who've reached this. This is crazy.
7 tiers, which is diamond 1, 2, and 3, plat 1, 2, and 3. And then now I'm in gold 1. Now usually this isn't a problem, but the reason why it is a problem in this game right now is, okay, so a grandmaster player got sent back to gold 1. That means diamond players are getting sent back to silver, and then plat players are getting sent back to bronze. Now you got this whole pool of different players with different skills, and it's just a big cluster mosh pit of whatever it is.
Well, I mean, I think that just kind of happens, you know, when you do a rank reset. Like, yeah, early on in the season, when you do after a rank reset, like, yeah, the lobbies are gonna be pretty fucked up for the most part because people are trying to climb up to their proper ranks, you know, like in the mix of bronze, yeah, you have some like plat players, you have some diamond players. That's just how it starts, you know? And especially if people are especially if you have skilled people that are just skilled at the game, but they're not like YouTubers, so they don't spend like 9-10 hours on this shit. They'll play it casually. They just have the good skill for it. Like, yeah, it's going to take them a little bit longer to climb up the ranks because they're playing casually, you know? So I don't really see that as a big issue. That's just kind of what happens when you do a reset, you know? Everybody kind of just gets jumbled into the bottom of the barrel until, you know, the skilled players climb up, get out, and get into their proper ranks. I don't really see that. I don't understand how that's a problem.
You start out ranked in bronze with absolutely no placement games.
Right.
So can you imagine a noob player in bronze who is playing their first ranked game is now going against plat and diamond players from last season, and they're on the other team? You will not win.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's why I think it's best too when there ever is a rank reset. Honestly, give it like a week or two before you start going for ranked. You maybe you don't gotta wait that long. Maybe give it like a week, because most of the time the high ranked players, they play it consistently and for hours and hours at a day. So it's not gonna take them that long to get out of the lower rank lobbies. But if that's truly what you're worried about after rank resets, is the fact that as a bronze player, you're going to have to face up against some diamonds who are ranked in bronze because it's a new season, just wait a week or wait 2 weeks for people to play ranked, get their ranks, get to where they're supposed to, and then try ranked, you know, where it's a bit more fair. I don't think this is a Marvel Rival problem. This is definitely just a competitive shooter problem. I feel like a lot of games go through rank resets, like Rainbow Six and shit like that. And doesn't Overwatch do rank resets that's like during seasons and shit? I'm not sure if they do, but there's a lot of shooters that do rank resets. It's just, this is part of the culture, man. This shit just happens.
Ever. Let's take it one step further. Let's just say you get out of bronze. Now you're in silver. You're going to be playing diamond players, sometimes even grandmasters, because they got pulled back down from the rank system. They kept dropping down from having bad teammates. If you are in gold, you are now playing eternities. And if you are in plat, you are damn near playing the top 500 if you're playing Marvel Rivals ranked right now. Just because of that rank disparity and there's no placement games. It is a big cluster mosh pit of different skills. Now the problem with that is the great players and the good players know how to win a game without having to, have all the best teammates on their team.
Yeah.
So these players are getting the, bronze and silver. They're getting carried up to plat, And then that's why you're losing, because they won't be in game chat, they won't be in text chat, and it's going to be a 1 in 12 Wolverine. The only reason he is there is because Grandmasters constantly grinded the game, and then they helped carry him up. He got a really good winning queue, and
Yeah, see, that's why too. That's why I feel like even though you can queue with like your friends and like other teammates and stuff, I think if you truly want to get good at a competitive shooter, it's best I think to solo queue in ranked, because you're not, because at that point it's literally you play good and then just hope everybody else on your team also plays good, which I mean is a double-edged sword, because if you could play as good as you want, but if you have a shit team and like horrible teammates, you're not, yeah, it's, you're gonna lose that match. But at least you know with your skill that you get some good teammates and you're gonna be able to climb those ranks very easily. But at least you're not just, you know, bronze and then you have friends who are grandmasters or fucking plat players or whatever, diamond players that got thrown back down to bronze lobbies because of a rank reset, and you're gonna play with them, and and then the only reason really that you even climbed up into a higher rank was because you only play ranked with your high level friends, you know. So yeah, I think, yeah, I get what he's saying. I just think, yeah, if you want to get good at a game, you got a solo queue.
then
You know?
there you go. We
I'm sorry, let me go
will
back. Let me see what he
instantly
said.
grinded the game, and then they helped carry him up. He got a really good winning queue, and then there you go. We will wait a week or two until
And also, don't forget, because I've also kind of had this thing happen to me, right? As a little example with Overwatch, I had this girlfriend for, you know, a short amount of time that, when we started dating, she was a huge Overwatch player, and not just that, she played PC Overwatch. Before this computer that I have now, I'm a console goblin. I'm still a console goblin. I got a PlayStation 5 right there that I do love to play my games on, just because of the fact I can lay on the couch and play them. But at the time, I didn't even have the option for a PC. All I had was the console. But I had Overwatch, and it was crossplay. And so her and her two other friends, they would like to play ranked, and they were all pretty decent in ranked. I think they were like gold or platinum or whatever. They were way the fuck higher than me, right? And I never played ranked in Overwatch. I was literally a fucking Zenyatta one trick. Only play Zenny. Sometimes would switch to Diva if I had to play a tank, but was really only a Zenny one trick. And in the beginning, dude, I sucked ass. Like, I was so fucking bad, it was laughable. And they would laugh at me. Even my girlfriend would laugh at me. I felt like shit, dude. But, you know, I didn't give up. And the more I just played with them, the more I just kind of, you know, yeah, I'm getting shit on, but okay, I'm learning angles, okay? Because I'm playing with good players who know positioning, who know angles, who know sight lines, and they're punishing me for not knowing those things. It's forcing me to learn the positioning. It's forcing me to learn where certain sight lines are. It's forcing me to learn not to just stand booty butt naked in the fucking open and get shot from like 4 different directions, because I'm playing against people who will consistently punish me for making those mistakes. And as I kept playing with those people, and I kept playing with my girlfriend and her friends, I slowly started to get really, really good at just playing Zenyatta in higher rank lobbies. Like I said, I never really played Overwatch ranked, but I think the one season I did, I got up to gold with them. And even after that, when I stopped playing ranked and I would just kind of casually play Overwatch back and forth, I would notice that, yeah, I would get kind of shit on when I would be playing in the PC pool, but when I would go back to console pool, I would be destroying the other team as Zenyatta, because I learned how to position myself with those other players. I learned how to go for sight lines. I learned how to punish other people who didn't know what I knew, because I was too busy getting my fucking ass whooped for hours on end. So I feel like that kind of goes back to the whole, like, you know, you just kind of got to get thrown in the deep end and then just learn how to swim from there. But it's true. Like, yeah, does it kind of suck to know that the only reason why you got to that high rank is because of your teammates and they're helping you? Yes, but let's also not forget that you still have to learn the positioning. You still have to learn how to play the game so you can stay alive enough to be useful for your team at the high levels, because you will get punished for not knowing those things. So I feel, you know, it's like a double-edged sword, you know, like I keep saying.
all of the ranks play out, and you won't have to waste as much time getting these teammates, and you'll actually be playing the ranks that people are actually supposed to be at instead of whatever it is right now. When players carry these other players up in the rank system, it gives a lot of people a false rank, and it will constantly go up and down until the rank system will put it in its correct place. It's just going to take a little bit of time for all of those higher tier players to grind out of there and then create the actual ranks.
It takes like a week.
I'm just not going to waste my time and going and losing and getting frustrated every single day. I'm going to wait a week or two until these ranks are actually what they're supposed to
settled.
be. And then
yeah, exactly. That's what I said. Like, that what happens at part of a rank reset. Give it a week, and you don't have to worry about having to play against some fucking people who are way above the rank that they should be at. But again, I don't think it gives people this idea of a false rank when you're playing with teammates that kind of get you up to high ranks. I guess it could, because when you start playing by yourself, then you realize how much you were carried. But it still does teach these players certain things. Like I said, in bronze lobbies, let me tell you something. In bronze lobbies in Marvel Rivals, you're not gonna learn about positioning too well. You're not gonna learn about certain sight lines. Maybe some people do because they watch a lot of videos or whatever. But for the most part, in bronze lobbies and silver lobbies, you're not really going to learn about positioning and how important it is where you are during a fight. Because in bronze and silver lobbies, it's literally just a clusterfuck of people just fighting each other. It's like those fucking worm games or those fucking, like, IO games where it's like, oh, the one guy, he just eats enough fucking bubbles or whatever to get larger than the other one. And as long as you're larger, he can take over the smaller one. That's basically how bronze and silver lobbies are played at Marvel Rivals. It's a 6v6, and it's pretty much just who has more players on their team at the time of the fight, and that determines who wins the fight. Because most of the time, if you're doing a 6v6 like in an early match and you lose one person or two people, that whole fight is lost. Because at that point you're just outnumbered. Whereas I feel like in a higher lobby, even when you lose maybe one or two people on your team and you're outnumbered 4-6, you can still hold off the point at least till you get your team back, because you know how to punish people for being misplaced in a fight, you know? So that's where I kind of feel like the higher lobbies and players who are lower levels playing with people who are a bit of a higher rank and playing with them, it does teach them, you know, sight lines and shit. Because like I said, bronze lobbies, silver lobbies, you're never going to learn about positioning. Once you get to gold and diamond and plat or whatever the fuck, that's when you start learning, oh, there's actual science to this game. There's actual, okay, if I'm a fucking weak-ass rocket like this guy, I can't just be in the middle, because there's chances I'm going to get fucked by the tank, or I'm going to get punished by Spider-Man or fucking Black Panther. I have to constantly heal, but also have a way out. Pay attention. Make sure I'm not easy to pick, and make sure there's a way out in case I get pushed. But you only learn that when you start getting into the higher lobbies, you know?
You could go ahead and climb back up the ranks. It only took me 18 hours to get to Grandmaster 3 last season.
Dog, are you fucking kidding me? I'm pretty sure I'm at, like, this is why I say I'm just garbage at this game, bro. Like, I think I'm at, like, 15 hours, and I'm still hard stuck bronze. But then again, I do also play, I think these people mainly only play competitive when they do play this game. I play majority quick play and then go competitive every once in a while. So maybe I should try to switch that up and just only play competitive. But yeah, that's insane, dude.
But I played towards the end of the ranked season where everyone was already hard stuck, so it was easy for me to climb up. Are you fucking kidding me? I didn't have to deal with ranks being wrong or disparities. Everyone was in their correct rank, and I was going up accordingly. With this rank reset, it is very hard to climb the ranks because you have to deal with these teammates who are not in game chat, voice chat, or text chat, and they won't switch off a DPS when they're going 4 and 12. Now, I get it, every game's not going to be perfect.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, bro, that shit just kind of happens, bro. At that point, I'm going to learn this new thing because I mainly play support, and I think when I do make this video, because I'm going to play some Marvel Rivals after I record this, I think I'm just going to do a one-trick grinding competitive with just a Loki support as like a main Loki, and I'm just going to try that and see how that goes. But I'm starting to come with this new thing now where if it's to the point where my team, I'm the only support and there's like 4 DPS and like 1 tank or 2 tank, whatever the fuck, and it's just me as a support and nobody wants to switch to help me with support or help the tank get push and make some space, bro, at that point, fuck it. You're going to lose the game. Just switch to a DPS. Literally blackmail your team. And when they're like, oh, well, why'd you switch off support? Why are you playing DPS? Motherfucker, nobody's helping me. And it's the fact that nobody's helping me, nobody's staying alive, so we can't win any games. If we're just going to lose this game, if the entire team is just going to let this game get thrown, why am I even going to try? I'd rather just play with somebody I have fun with and just try new shit. Fuck it. You know, you just got to start doing that, and I promise you, like, 8 times out of 10, your DPS is going to switch. You know, one of them is going to be like, I bet I'll play with you. Fuck it. You know, but you got to start. We can't, as supports, we can't just let these motherfuckers get away with going for DPS. Fuck it. We're all playing DPS. Let's all play DPS. Oh, you want me to play support? One of you needs to, whoever's the worst DPS, needs to come play support with me and just help keep this team alive. If we're not going to do that, I don't give a shit no more. And we got to start having that attitude, because these people, they will play an entire team of DPS and then turn around when they lose the match because they're all ass and they're all getting killed, and turn around and have the audacity to say support diff. Like, what do you mean support diff? I'm the only one. They have 2 supports, 3 supports. They're never going to die. You know, we as supports, we need to start holding these other players accountable. You see your team going 4 DPS and you know you're going to lose this fucking match, be the 5th DPS. Who fucking cares?
It's going to happen even in the higher ranks. But with my personal experience, right now in Season 1, it is happening at way more of a frequent rate. Currently, I played about 11 hours, and I'm only at Plat 2 right now in comp. That would...
Oh, he's only at Plat 2 in comp. Brother, I am still stuck in bronze, brother. This shit just happens. You're playing the game still early. The season is still early. What are we talking about? It's only like a couple weeks in. Like he just said, give us some time. Join at like, because he said the others where he got Grandmaster in like a week at the like last part of last season because everybody was properly ranked. And now he's complaining about not being properly ranked in early in the season. That's just what, yeah, bro. Like, give us some time. Go learn new characters. Go play quick play. If you're tired of losing, go play quick play. Go learn some new players for a while, and then when you when you think, okay, it should be enough time for these ranks for these people to get properly ranked, go switch back to competitive. You know, it's not that big of a deal, man.
mean I need to play 7 hours and grind all the way through Plat 1 and Diamond just to get back to where I am. I'm losing way too many games, and I'm going to wait until the rank system actually evens out.
Yeah.
Now, why am I telling you this? It's because I'm doing this. During the downtime, I'm going to be playing quick matches and learning new heroes, which I know I can flex in and actually be good and provide value to my team.
Yeah, and I think that's the best thing with this game is that I like the fact that it's not like Overwatch where when you queue for a game, you're hard stuck on whatever you decided to queue in. Now, I know you can queue flex as well, but once you get in a game, it still restricts you to that one class. So like even if you play flex, you'll load into a game and it'll make you the tank. So you can only play the tank players and shit. But at least in Rivals, you got free choice of whoever you want to be. And so depending on how the match goes, you can communicate with your team and be like, look, they're diving us like a motherfucker. All our characters are not good that we have right now to defend ourselves against a dive heavy comp. Let's switch it up. Let's go Penny or some shit, or let's go Thor, you know, and then let's switch it up. Let's get a Loki. Let's get, that's what gives you. I feel like that's what this game allows, is the pure freedom to change your team depending on how the game is going to still give your team the chance to get the win. And the best part about that is that you can become a flex player. I think that's the most important kind of player in this game, is a flex player, somebody who's just not hard stuck DPS or hard stuck support or hard stuck tank. They know how to analyze their team and be like, okay, we're lacking and some damage. Okay, the person with the lowest kills that's on DPS right now, yo, switch with me, okay? I'm gonna flex, I'm gonna play this dude, try to get us back on some kills. You just support, and we'll just try to go from there. Or our team, we're not able to make enough space. We're getting pushed back all the way to our fucking spawn door because we don't have a tank that's able to just push this team back and allow us to get some room. Okay, let me flex and go be the second tank, because most of the time, shout out to my tank players, y'all are solo tanking, and I love y'all for it. Y'all are the goats. Be the flex player and be like, okay, I'm gonna switch. Somebody come play support. I'm gonna be the tank, so then we can start getting some space. You know, it's the bet. If you want to be the best player in Marvel Rivals, you need to be a flex player, 100%.
Or a one-trick DPS, one-trick Vanguard, or even a one-trick support. It is very highly unlikely that you will be able to climb into the higher ranks without knowing multiple characters.
100%.
Your character can get banned, or they can just completely counter your character with their hero choices.
Yep.
They can solo you out the entire time, which is going to force you to play a different character. If you don't adapt accordingly, you will lose the game. If you don't know how to play multiple heroes, you can't adapt, you're going to lose. This is why you're losing games. Your teammates won't adapt, the other team is seeing it, and they're taking advantage.
Of it. Exactly. Yep. You need to learn how to, it's important to learn how to flex with other characters. 100%. 100%. And it's also important, I feel like a lot of people in this game want to be leaders, and they want to be the one that's like, you know, like the helm of the charge or whatever, and like have the team follow them. If you really want to make sure you have the best chance of winning, y'all gotta stop playing like you're the only one on the team. Go just be around your team. Go follow your team. Fuck it. Because most of the time, they're not going to follow you. So, you're probably going to die most of the time. So, the best way to stay alive, just go follow your team. Whatever they're doing, go be behind them and just give them the support, because you'll at least increase your chances of winning most of your fights.
Which is okay. Just let the rank system do its thing, and then you could go in after a week or two and climb back up when everything is set in stone.
Easy
if you have a
enough.
main character in Vanguard, DPS, or support, you can easily flex and play around your team.
Yeah.
Which is what it takes.
And I keep pausing, but this is the other thing I liked about Marvel Rivals, and when they released Mr. Fantastic and Invisible Woman. Invisible Woman is great. She's a great support for somebody who wants to be a good support, but also avoid just getting absolutely fucking pushed in every single time a diver notices you a little bit off position or whatever. She gives you that flexibility to be able to dip and still be able to play as a support without dying so much. But I brought this up specifically for Mr. Fantastic. I like the way Mr. Fantastic plays, because he's basically a tank, but with DPS. His damage but it's classified as DPS. His damage mitigation is he's probably the best character to mitigate most damage in the entire game I've ever seen. And I like that they made him kind of tanky, because that way like Vanguard mains, when they have to flex and go switch to a DPS because they already have one or two tanks on their team and they only play tank, they can at least get on Mr. Fantastic and still be able to, and they're still kind of comfortable with him because he can inflate himself and become a tank for like 5-6 seconds. You know, it doesn't make that change from being a main Vanguard player to a DPS player that drastic, because you still at least know a little bit how to play Mr. Fantastic without dying so much, because he's so tanky. So I hope Marvel Rivals kind of continues doing that, where they start adding characters that kind of make that switch from going from one class to a different class a bit more streamlined like that, where they allow you to get characters that are similar to another class, but they're not as powerful as being that class, but their play style is still the same, so you can still flex to a different class if need be, you know, and you still at least have an idea of how to play that character. So yeah, I like that about Marvel Rivals a lot.
To climb to the higher ranks and win games. Playing together and synergizing as a team is what is going to get you those dubs. If you can't play multiple heroes efficiently and effectively, you won't be able to do that. I am personally going to be getting Lord on Rocket and then going for a DPS main. Right now I can't decide who I want to play. I want to learn a good melee character such as Magic, but that is a high skill gap I am not
Magic.
afraid to learn.
Yeah,
I know I need to
of
get
course. Yeah. That's the beauty of it. You shouldn't be afraid to learn these characters. You're gonna lose more times than you win when you're learning, but it's all part of the experience you learn. You know, and yeah, it's just, and that's what I like about the DPS classes. It's so flexible with the kind of characters you could play. You get melees, you could do the melee characters, you could do the range characters, you can fly, fucking Iron Man and Storm. Like, you can, I will say DPS is extremely versatile for a class that I really hope they expand the Vanguard and support classes to be something similar. Because I also feel like that plays into why there's so many people who only play DPS. Is because of the sheer fact there's way more DPS characters than there are Vanguard and support fucking combined. So, but no, it's, you definitely want to learn your different characters, find a character you like, practice, and then wait for the later on in the season and go for your comp, go for your rank.
Good DPS. I'm good with support and I'm good with tank, but I need to be able to have a good DPS so I can provide more value to our teams in these later ranks. If this video helped you at all or has it given you any insight toward the game of Marvel Rivals, I truly hope that you hit that subscribe button.
Hell yeah, man. I'm assuming that's the end of it. All right, man. Well, that was a great video, Mr. Paddle Thumbs. I like it. Yeah, I would just say, the whole, rank reset, that issue of of high skill players being in lower ranks, and kind of ruining that early season rank up, thing going on. I understand, but that just happens when you have a rank reset. Just give it some time. Go play quick play. Like he said, go get Lord for your character, whatever you want to do. And most importantly, go learn other classes and other characters. Go be that guy that can flex in the middle of a match and be the character and switch and do what needs to be done to try to ensure that your team's going to get that win. You get a player like that, or you can become a player like that, I promise you're going to have so many great matches. And I feel like that's where my struggle is right now, personally, with my own Marvel Rivals journey, is the fact that I'm still not as flexible as I can be. Don't get me wrong, I can play every single class. I have multiple characters for every single class that I can play and I'm comfortable with. But I'd like to be flexible with literally every fucking character, because if you could be flexible and know how to play every single character, dude, you're gonna climb these ranks. Even at the start of the season, you're still gonna be able to climb ranks like crazy fast, just because you have more knowledge than most other people, and you know how to play and know how to counter most other people because you understand how every character plays. So, like I said, this is a great video. I like it a lot. I already gave it a like. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, man. If you like the content, leave a like, leave a subscribe, man. Leave me a comment. Let me know how you feel about it. And even if you don't like the video, go ahead and leave me a dislike and leave a comment. Tell me why you don't like the video. All is welcome. Thank you guys so much for even giving my channel a look, even giving me a try. I'm really trying to make myself something with this YouTube thing. So I appreciate every view, every like, every comment. It's very much appreciated, guys. I'm going to go play some Marvel Rivals and go put what I just preached into practice. And we'll see how it goes, and so will y'all. So thank you again, and I will talk to y'all later.